So, hello and thank you for watching this video. My name's Sebastian and with me I have Nicholas. Today we wanted to talk to you about the irresistible offer and how this can help you turn around a campaign that's maybe not running as well as you hoped. So last week, if you haven't watched it, we'll have a link on the bit below this video. We talked about high click cost and how these things are affecting us from being able to generate leads, from being able to get quality visitors to our website. This is a major issue, so if you haven't watched that video, I suggest that you maybe watch that. There'll be a link below, as I said. Now, with the irresistible offer, now this is one of these things that many people overlook and many people don't pay attention to, and it's a shame because if you're not making sales, if you're struggling, if you're not sure what's going on, this may be the reason why. So just to give you a bit of an introduction here, like I said, if you're not making sales, it's probably because your product, people just don't have an interest in your product. They don't have a need, they don't have a want, or they are just not motivated with your offering to want to make them want to take action. So what makes an irresistible offer, in our opinion, it's one of these things that people say, I don't want to miss out on this because it's too good to be true. So if you get that type of reaction, then you're heading in the right in the right place. So first and foremost, it has to be one of these things that people say, this is too good to be true. Because let's face it, people will try and do whatever they can to delay a decision making. So same thing as you, Nick. If you find a pair of jeans that you like, you're gonna weigh out the cost in your mind, and you're gonna say, is this more important than than my car payments? And if you say no, then your car payments are gonna come first.
That's right.
So what we want to do with this is we want to try and start doing everything we can to reverse the risk. And we all know that when we make a buying decision, there's often a period where we have a little bit of buyer's remorse. And that often comes from, the decision-making process in our mind. Like in your case, should I buy the pair of jeans that cost me $150, or should I make my car payments? So if and when someone can take away that risk, when you buy the jeans, then you're more likely to want to take action.
That's right.
And that's what we're looking for. We want people to take action as quickly as possible. And we don't want them to delay, because delay means many bad things for resellers and sellers of products and businesses in general. So risk reversal, start thinking, how can I take away the risk from this buyer? How can I make it easier for them to want to take action now, not later, today? So the good thing, and the reason why you would want to have an irresistible offer, of course, is that it helps you filter out tire kickers. Because if you lower the barrier to entry, meaning you take away the risk, or you give them a good incentive, or you got a good offer, and you still have people that are knocking your offer, then it's likely that traffic is pretty lame. They're tire kickers. So having an irresistible offer almost helps you improve the quality of your traffic to some extent.
I got a good example for lowering the risk. Went to Harvey Norman before Christmas, wanted to buy a new computer. They had the computer there for 1 year. They had a 1 year warranty on it. I wanted the extended 3 years. And after talking to the salesperson, he ended up throwing in extra 2 for free to lower the barrier entry for me, and I ended up purchasing the computer. Before, with the 1 year, I was a bit on the fence about it. Like you said, you got other things you need to pay for and other expenses, so you're not 100% on it. But like you said before, lowering that risk or barrier to entry works.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good example. And we're going to share some more examples in a minute.
Yeah.
But that's a perfect example of how to get people that are on the fence and then just give them an irresistible offer that they can't pass.
Yeah.
Because, especially if you do it at the right time, if someone's already made their mind in their head to say, yeah, I want this, now I'm kind of not sure whether this is the best deal for me. And this is where a lot of businesses lose work.
Yeah.
Because they say, okay, your SEO services sound great. I want to take you on, but let me have some time to think about it.
Yeah.
What they're essentially saying is your offer sucks, or I'm not convinced.
I'm going
to have a look around.
Yeah.
You don't want that. You do not want that. You make it irresistible now. So what we want to start doing is we want to start trying to get people to try your products and your services.
Yeah.
And here's key. You all heard of the story of a family going to the puppy store, and then the puppy store owner says, take the puppy home for 7 days, and if you don't like it, the kids don't like it, the family don't like it, bring it back. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
We all know what's going to happen after 7 days.
Yeah.
People are going to become in love with the dog. They're going to want to, they're going to give it a name. The kids are going to get attached, and so on and so forth. That's what we want to do with our products. Now, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes I'll get people say to me, yeah, but that's risky, it puts too much on us. What happens if they return it?
Yeah.
There's a lot going on with that.
Yeah.
Number one is you're scared because, you just are, because you've got that mentality, scarce mentality, that people are often trying to get the most out of things, which in some cases they are.
Could be, possibly.
But the majority of people are generally looking to solve a problem.
Well, that's where the business owner needs to back their product. If you're selling this product, why don't you back it enough to let someone try it out before they purchase?
100%. Now, this Nick is becoming a trend, which is, it's got the hockey shape. It's going up like this so quickly. Businesses like Apple have introduced customers the ability to try something. If I don't like it, bring it back, which is unheard of. Particularly here in Australia, many businesses don't do that yet.
Yeah.
But that's changing. So what we're saying is maybe start thinking about how can I get my people to try this offer or this product by giving them an irresistible offer, and then making the product do the job.
Yeah.
If it's a great product, solves a problem, it's in their yard.
Yeah.
I have heard of businesses that have taken $1 million product and stuck it on a customer's lawn and said, here, work with the product for a month. We're going to be here teaching you, coaching you, instructing you, going through the whole process. Now, this would obviously cost thousands of dollars to commission. But if you're clever, I'm sure the company will be willing to pay for that.
Yeah.
So this is more or less trying to get you to start thinking outside the box. Ultimately, you want to get them to try the product, and then hopefully they're going to want to continue using it, and then that's when you're going to make money. So as Nick mentioned before, lowering your barrier to entry. Now, this is key because as you mentioned, when you were looking to buy the computer, you probably were only there just to look at it, and then you thought, okay, well, look, they're throwing me a computer, they're giving me this, and now they've upgraded the warranty level by another 12 months.
Yeah.
That's lowering the barrier to entry. You've seen a lot of stores at shopping centers how they have, like at the front, they have a box with all these, cheaper goods.
Yeah.
These cheaper goods, they don't make money on these items.
No.
What they're there to do, essentially, is to try and get people to walk into the store.
Trying
to attract. So start thinking, what can I have at my store, my web store, my business, a product that's going to help people walk in the door, get in as a customer. because the more you can do that, the more people are going to be enticed to want to maybe buy your product. That's what essentially we're trying to do. And another thing is, it's about it's about letting us take all the risk. And I think I mentioned this earlier, but us as a business, if let's say for instance, if I'm an SEO company, which I am, if I could say to someone, try my services for 6 months, what happens then is after 6 months, it's a no-brainer. They've tried it, they've gotten their results. Yeah. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
That might be a way around things, right? That you get them to try for 30 days. Another might be that you say, try it for 12 months, zero interest. A lot of businesses try to make money on the front end, on the back end, on the finance, on the services, on the training, on everything. So you've got so much to play with. And here's where a lot of businesses get smashed. They get smashed on the front, the front product.
Yeah.
Like it happens all the time. I can't think of an example now, but there's often, we've all gone through this. Like, say, for instance, you buy a digital camera, and a digital camera costs you $200.
Yeah.
Then you buy the lens, it's like $800.
Yeah.
Then you buy the batteries, another $200. Buy the bag, it's another, a couple $100. You get the point. So the camera being the pinnacle product, where you could essentially say, I'm going to get $2,000 for the camera.
Yeah.
Bring the camera price down to $300 or $400. Get a lot of people through. Upsell them to better lenses, better battery, better bags. This is the way you need to start thinking, and start thinking of it along the lines of, what can I offer as an interest-free payment, something along those lines. Because when it comes to building an irresistible offer, we need to start looking at all these different things. Now, 5 ways Nick and I have written down here. Irresistible offer. Nick, tell us about number 1.
So the first is offer a discount, and that's probably the easiest, most straightforward thing that you can do, but a lot of businesses don't. We see it a lot when we do remarketing campaigns. Once you get someone interested, then you offer them a discount, or you might upsell them or cross-sell. But try it for 30 days at a low price, or try it for, instead of 12 months at full price, at half price. Just to, like you said, once you get them in the door, then that's when you really have a bit more to play with in terms of trying to upsell them or keep them on as a customer.
100%. So businesses don't play with this enough.
No.
Irresistible offer, pricing is key.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a good time for us to start showing them some of these examples. So I'll give you an example of a irresistible offer here. So what do we got? We got Dollar Shave Club. Now these guys are, maybe I'll let you explain who these guys are.
These guys started a club essentially for men who, wanted razors delivered to or blades delivered to their door, because you know how disposable blades can be. After,
and guys are lazy.
And
they don't reorder.
That was their selling proposition. We can deliver these blades to your door at a very, very, very cheap price, and you'll become part of this club. You'll get this nice box and this card, and I don't see why you wouldn't actually go for something like that instead of driving yourself to the shops to get your blades. So
for a subscription service of say $20 a month, that you get 4 or 5 blades delivered to your door, no questions asked, just done automatically. Now, what these guys were really good at doing was getting people in the door.
Yeah,
and they did that with try us for 30 days.
30 days, but it was their executive product, so it was their pinnacle product.
Okay.
So they offered their pinnacle product for free for the first month.
Correct. Now, listen to how powerful that is. Once you start getting the blades coming in the door, the first month on them, they took all the risks.
Yeah.
But who's likely to cancel?
No one. You've given them the best product in your range.
Questionable. Like, we could argue, say, for instance, average sale is 10 a day.
Yeah.
After you offer this, average sale is 100 a day.
Yeah.
Right? After a month, then in one case you would have the 10 a day, you'd have the 300.
Mm-hmm.
In the other case, you would have maybe 2,500. It's okay. It's not it's not a 100% close rate, but you've just 10x your conversions.
Yeah.
So we love this sort of stuff because this is essential in today's day when running a campaign. I mean, I was talking about irresistible offers, Nick, back in 2000 and maybe 15.
You're right.
And that was just there for these guys that really wanted to ramp up things and take them to the next level.
Yeah.
Today, it's a must.
Yeah.
If you're not doing this, you are getting left behind, no doubt.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one example. We've got what else do we have here now? These guys, we'll talk about these guys in a minute. But let's take, for example, these guys here.
Right.
Now, these guys here is, sign up to get, regular lotions and creams and all this type of thing and get a free 8-piece travel set, just by signing up, just for signing up. So these sample bottles, it opens a door to another plethora of different services and products that you can sell.
Yeah.
Now, start thinking for the businesses, say for instance, you sell a product and that product can also open doors to other products that you may be selling them. As an upsell or opportunity for people to take you up on things, think, how can I maybe bottle these other items that I have as samples so that they possibly come back to me and buy again?
Yeah.
Okay, so Nick mentioned number one, offer, just stupid price discounts.
Yeah.
People can't say no.
Yeah.
Be clever about the way you do it. Number two, Nick, tell us what's another way.
So a bonus for them trying your product. So you might give them a guide or some training, or like we said before with the camera, if you buy the camera, you get the lens half price, or you get the extra bag. With the computer as well, I forgot to mention, I got an extra bag. So that was more of an incentive to me because I didn't have to go and spend money on a third-party bag. They gave me one of the computer brand bags. So giving them a bonus with your item. If you run a service, maybe it could be you get the second service 30% off.
Correct.
So you just start playing around with what deals and offers you can come up with. Obviously, working out your margins, but you definitely need to come up with something because there's so much competition these days, and everyone's playing around with these offers. So yeah.
So what we got here, Spotify. Spotify is saying for 3 months you can try their premium service because they have a standard service, right? And I don't know. I don't use Spotify. You do, Nick. So basically, I would assume it's a standard version of the same tool, premium.
It just opens up a few more options and stuff like that. So
what they're saying for 99 cents, guys, come on, irresistible offer at its best.
3 months.
3 months.
That's stupid.
I'd have to be stupid to say no, which is what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
You want them to say, oh, goodness, please hurry up. Where's my credit card?
Yeah.
Because, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Dropbox did this. They were really clever at it. Number one, what Dropbox did, that they would give you extra gigs to your storage if you referred a friend. Okay. Number one, that was like, we could do a whole video on that.
Oh, yeah.
And then they had this ridiculous offer, and and iCloud does this, Apple does this. What they're trying to do is they're trying to get your credit card details for a really low barrier to entry product. So it's almost like 99 cents. It's not a big deal. Get your credit card. Once they got your credit card on file, it's no longer money in your mind. It's play money.
Yeah.
It's like PayPal. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but when it comes to PayPal, I spend money a lot more stupid than I do if it's my credit card.
Yeah.
Because you haven't associated credit money with PayPal yet. I don't know. I haven't anyway. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get you to give them the credit card. Once they got it on file, then they'll start getting you to spend more and more and more.
How many times have you signed up to a subscription that you might not longer use, and it's because it's such a low cost, it's still coming out, and you don't even know about it?
I've got a few of those.
Yeah,
I've got a few of those. Yeah, I've got a few of those.
That's where subscription works really well.
Yeah,
it brings the cost down rather than a bulk cost.
100%. So we've got another one here, which is buy an Xbox One S and get a gift starting at $249. Okay, so what they're basically saying, for $249, you can buy an Xbox and you're going to get a gift card. By the looks of it, I don't know.
I think you get another control there, and I think you get 3 months free of their online services.
I wonder how you know that.
I paid for all those.
Took it up. You took up their offer. Yeah, there it is. There it is. So yeah, so there's that. You know, the next step is Nick maybe go into a bit of paint a picture of what the bundled products and services mean.
Okay, so like we just saw there with Xbox, which is a good offer there. They've actually bundled in their product. They've given you an extra gift there. But what they're trying to do is actually, they're going to lose their $50 on the gift card, but essentially you're spending it within their store. But they're going to get you on the subscription of the online, because once you've tried online, I can guarantee
you're going to stay on.
You're going to stay online.
You're going to stay on 100%.
And it's $24 something a month, I think it is, off the top of my head, or for 3 months. And that's how they bundled that in really well. And I think, like Seb was saying before, find that barrier to entry product and start bundling these upsells, cross-sells along with it. So people think they're getting more value for money, when in actual fact, you're getting them in the door, you're getting them into your product, and they might be a returning customer. Yeah,
that's right. So thing to remember here is, the aim of the game, you're going to lose a lot of money on the entry product.
Yeah.
Right. We know that, but when you get them to bundle something, that's when all the profit is made.
Yeah.
Sometimes you end up like from Macca's. We go there with, I'll buy a cheeseburger, and we come back with 4 or 5
whole meal.
things.
Yeah.
We don't end up going through it, but Macca's has made a killing. We just ended up, getting fat. Unless Macca's is listening, then that's not true.
But if you look at this picture, for $19.95, look how much value you think you're getting.
Yeah, I still think it's good value.
It's good value for money. It is. People can't pass it up.
Macca's is just genius, absolutely genius when it comes to anything related to irresistible offer.
Yeah.
The other one that Macca's has got, which I've got down here, is the $1 cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Now, what is the $1 cheeseburger? The $1 cheeseburger is, give me any excuse to take myself to Macca's.
Put that $1 in.
Put that $1 in and say, would you like fries with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like a sundae? Yeah. Actually, I'll get the Big Mac as well.
There it is. And you spent $10 opposed from $1.
That's what it's there to do, because Macca's have done their numbers and said, if we can get people to come to our store so many times, we can upsell them, because we've got an upsell campaign.
Yeah.
And that's a good topic for next time, is the upsell campaign.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's Macca's. Think of Slurpee. I mean, I was at the service station the other day with my son, and we were filling up, and he said, Dad, go fill up at 7-Eleven so I can get the Slurpee.
There you go.
And I thought, you bloody ripper. Who would have thought of it?
Yeah.
Fill up at 7-Eleven, get the $1 Slurpee.
There it is.
So, these tradies that are coming back from work, these mothers that are coming back from school, these fathers that are bored, want to get something to drink, stop at 7-Eleven. And that beats the rest of the other guys.
Yeah.
And they're not trying to make money on that.
No.
They're just trying to get people in the door. So, late night shopping, Nick,
is
one of the things that I look at a lot, because I think we can learn. Anytime you can get someone off their couch, get them to pick up the phone when they never thought about ever upgrading their mattress,
Yeah.
you got some powers, you got some magic powers, and that's what they're able to do on late night television. Now, if you have a look at what they do, which is becoming a trend these days, Nick, is they often say things along the lines, take it home, try it for 30 days, just pay for shipping and handling.
That one's good, but the better one is buy it, and we'll give you the next one
Free.
free.
Yeah. We all know that. Get the snake knives for free. Get the extra one, which you don't need.
No.
But
you get more value.
I
think it's a subconscious thing. If humans can get more value or be, told that they can get more value, they will take it. They don't need it, but they will take it, and that's how we want our clients to start communicating to their prospects. Try and give them as much value as you can.
Is it because humans are greedy? We want more for less?
I think it's just
it is.
In the way that society is at the moment. We're curious. We want to see what's the best thing for us at that point, especially if we're going to spend our time, our money, searching or trying to buy a product. Yeah,
100%. Now, my wife tells me yesterday, we're trying to sign up Noah, my eldest 10-year-old, get him into karate.
Right.
She tells me that she signed up for a free trial.
Right.
You get 2 free trial lessons for $35, and you get a T-shirt.
Right.
And I just thought, you bloody ripper.
Yeah.
That is just a perfect example of an irresistible offer that you can't pass up.
Yeah.
The T-shirt is a game changer. I mean, just 2 free lessons was good enough for me, but the T-shirt is good because then you feel part of a group.
Feel part of it. Yeah, it's marketing.
It's marketing.
It's gonna your son's gonna have it on around the house.
And people are gonna be like, "Oh, do you do karate?"
Exactly.
Yeah. So then it's like, "Oh yeah, I'll go here, and then you should go here." Absolutely brilliant. So one thing that I've written in here as an example for irresistible offers is start thinking along the lines of, if you sell a product and then you give them a 1-hour free training. Let's just say, for instance, not that Lamborghini needs this, but let's just say Lamborghini did need an extra push.
Right.
Then what you could do is you could say, buy the Lamborghini today, and we will give you 5 free lessons to learn how to drive this to the next level.
On the track, yeah.
How to become a premium Lamborghini driver.
Yeah.
And we're going to put you with the driver that's been in the game for 20 years.
Yeah.
This, if we were to sell this alone, it would be worth in the thousands.
Yeah.
But take us up on this before Christmas, because we all know everyone wants a Lamborghini for Christmas. That's a good example. Same thing as you guys. If you sell a machine, you sell a $100,000 water jet cutting machine. Why not offer the training, the consultation, the installation as a free upgrade, as a free bonus, and bundle it with this extra machine? Do you see how things are coming? Because a lot of times we get an email back and saying, those examples from Macca's works well because they sell fries, but we sell complicated machinery equipment, or we sell, services, like law firm services, this type of stuff. You can do this. You could say, get your what's it called? Get your will upgraded in 2019, and let us assess your protection, how well you're protected in other areas.
Yeah.
So these are the things to start thinking about. How do I create these bundles? How do I create these lower barrier to entry offers?
Yeah.
And so on and so forth. So last one, Nick, I'll leave that one to you. Number 4.
Number 4 is add urgency.
Yeah.
Which is the big thing. We see it, Harvey Norman does this really well, where they get to a point where they're having their biggest sale.
It's always the biggest sale.
Ever. Which is every 4 weeks. But subconsciously you think, I've got 48 hours before that mattress that I saw 4 weeks ago runs out of stock and I can't get it at the same price, and you end up going to buy. So, add urgency. That is the game changer there.
Add urgency. Now, I should have, when I was thinking about making this video and I was getting some content together, I got some images up here from Amazon and from eBay, because these guys add on urgency like you wouldn't believe. But what I should have thought of was hotels.
Yes.
Hotels and air flights, these type of companies, booking some tickets to Bali. We're months away from flying.
Yeah.
Wife says to me, look, we've got to get things going because there's limited stock of tickets.
Limited tickets.
So why? Obviously, she's looked on the website and seen that, the numbers were
coming down. Yeah.
Counters are coming down. So she says, bugger it. She books the tickets. 3 days later, she comes back. She goes, I looked online again, and there's a cheaper deal, $800 cheaper. And I'm like, okay, all right, something's not quite right here on our part, but on the flight attendants and these guys, they've done a brilliant job. Brilliant job. So there you go, almost gone. This is from Amazon. I'll show you one from eBay. No, this is from eBay. I'll zoom in a little so you can see it. But when they can say to someone that there's 24 people viewed this on average per hour, that's going to put a lot of people out of their comfort.
It makes you want something. It's subconsciously, again, it makes, if someone or a lot of people are interested, it makes you want to get interested as well.
Yeah, because we're like that. As social creatures, we are like that. And there's a lot of study to back that up.
Yeah.
This is urgency.
And they say this, that how many have been sold to.
How many have been sold? That's going to put a lot more emphasis on the social proof element, which is, do I trust this buyer?
Yeah.
Or this seller? And these are great. These are great. Like, we have a similar component on our website where we say we've managed up to X amount of millions of dollars in marketing budget.
Yeah.
That's giving you the impression, okay, these guys have done it before.
They know what they're doing.
So if you've sold 45,000 machines, put on there 45,000 machine and counting. That's only going to get people to think, well, goodness gracious, if they've sold 45 and they're still in business, they're all right. Yeah. So that sort of concludes the irresistible offer. The 5 ways in which you can go about building an irresistible offer. We've given you some examples.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk a bit more about upselling. We're going to talk about cross-selling. We're going to talk about how to go from just breaking even or even getting people through the door to now really scaling that up.
Yeah.
And I think that will come really well next week with some of these sales funnel elements that we want to talk to you about.
Yeah.
But like I said at the commencement of this video, if you haven't seen that video about overcoming high click costs, which is absolutely relevant for 2019 and onwards.
Yeah.
If you're on the web, you're obviously getting smashed left, right, and center with so much competition coming in that you need to start doing these sort of things. So, Nick, unless you want to add any more.
I think if anyone's having trouble finding an irresistible offer, give us a call. We can help you out. If you want to ask us any questions about this video, just shoot us an email.
Might be a good opportunity to explain to people what the free consultation is with us. What do they get? What do we do?
Yeah.
How could they benefit from it?
So it's pretty much a consultation with Sebastian and myself, and we'll go through your campaign or your marketing strategy at this point, and we'll try and offer you insights or how we can help you take it to the next level, like we were saying before, how we can help you repair certain things that we might think need fixing. So if you want to book in a free consultation with one of us, just shoot us an email or give us a call and we can set that up for you.
There's a link below this video as well, which you can click on. It automatically goes to the calendar. But Nick, this consultation, it's not about you poking around, having a look and just, casually finding something and saying, oh, I think it might be that.
No.
Tell us what you're working on at the moment. You're working on some templates, and these templates are geared to do what?
So these templates will pretty much get you in the frame of mind of what we have to do for you guys. It'll give you step-by-step instructions of how to write offers, how to write perfect ads, how to sort of change your marketing strategies, how to identify your perfect customer, where you're going to put your money with your marketing budget in terms of what vehicle you're going to use. And it really gives you that step-by-step approach for people who are already in the game, people who are just starting out. So it's sort of geared to be relevant for everyone in marketing and whoever's doing marketing. And we've sort of laid it out in a very simple way where you can interact with us and we can give you feedback and just get you going to the next level with what you're doing at the moment.
Very good. And it is completely free, those templates.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, so there you have it. I hope you found today's video to be helpful. Maybe shoot us an email, let us know what you thought, give us your feedback. Otherwise, there'll be a link below this video which you can set up a time for us to evaluate your campaign. Until next time, thank you for watching and have a great day.